So the 8 ladies for heat number 1, nearly on their way. So it'll be Megan McMahon in the purple to lead out from Kira Lee Burnett. Looking for a quick start there was Natasha McDowell, as along with Talia Martin. So McDowell and Martin going to 3rd and 4th there. Further back to the Tasmanian, and that's Geelan. She's in 5th. On her back, the yellow of Cotchett. Then a margin back to Lily Ryan Brown and Elizabeth Ruack. So as we go around to about the 200, they've still got to get to Megan McMahon. And up there is Kiralee Burnett along with Natasha McDowell. Just behind them is Talia Martin as they go around the top bend behind the van, and they'll come into sight shortly. And Megan McMahon's still out in front. She's got about 120 to go. Trying to get into the race now is Natasha McDowell and Kiralee Burnett. Looking for any runs coming from the back. This is a good performance by the lady in red, Elizabeth Ruack. She's coming down the outside and fast. Look at Elizabeth go. She strides out. She's trying to get to McMahon. They're wide apart. Maybe the red gets up to win Elizabeth Ruack from Megan McMahon. An exciting finish to heat number 1. Red, black, purple and red and white are out of heat 2. Results of heat 1 again, red from purple and pink, 57.27. Back marker in heat 2 here, Stephanie Mundy in the white. Cassandra Anderson in the blue and white is the out marker of 61. Away we go. So leading out in the blue and white, Cassandra Anderson. And our winner of the under-20 girls gift, Sarah Huntington there, pushing hard in the orange. Up on her shoulders, the grey Jodie Richards, has had a great season so far. She goes to 2nd now. Following them through is Laura Jane Hilditch in 4th. And then a big bunch of runners with the runner in the blue, Anne Church, certainly making a good run around them. And Stephanie Mundy also there at about 6th placing. So going around the top bend, it looks like Jodie Richards now has taken control of the race. She's got about 150 metres to run, and she was a close 2nd to Tara Domashin in the Ballarat 400 a fortnight back, and she turns for home with a good margin. Trying to chase her in 2nd is the under-20s winner Huntington, and Richards is a smooth mover, and she's going further away. And in the grey, Jodie Richards, it's a one-act affair here. 2nd, Sarah Huntington. The blue runs on in Ange. But it didn't really change much order all the way to the finish. As the grey first, Jodie Richards, from the orange, Sarah Huntington in heat number 2. Grey from orange and blue, 56.39. Grey from orange and blue, 56.39 in heat number 2. Good field for heat 3. So it looks like we have scratchings for heat 3 of the white, the yellow, black, orange, purple and blue. And the runners out of heat 3. Tara Dobbins, she defeated Jodie Richards, who won heat number 2 here in the Ballarat 400 a fortnight ago. She starts off 18, but she's in really good shape. Meg Dean in the pinks running really well. She's off 39. Caroline Curtis, 44, also in with a chance. And Catherine Heatoney from 80 metres will lead them. So it'll be Catherine Heagney. You can see her moving out into the back straight, a clear leader. Carolyn Curtis in the grey began well from Meg Dean in the pink. It was a place getter at the 800 at Trinity last week. Going around quickly is the green Kirsty Stevens. Further back to the blue, Anna Pasquale and Tara Domashen, but not too far away. So past the scoreboard and still out in front, Catherine Heagney. But slowly but surely, Kirsty Stevens makes up the ground to go take the lead. Not far away, Carolyn Curtis and Meg Dean from Anna Pasquale, and Tara Domashen still with work to do. From the 18-metre mark, they start to turn for home. And still, or getting to the front now, was Kirsty Stevens, but challenged now by the runner in pink. And that's Meg Dean, who she was quite early, but she's now pushed out in front. And she's running strongly to the line. This is a well-timed run. Meg Dean looked good on the line to defeat Carolyn Curtis, Tara Domashen, Anna Pasquale, Kirsty Stevens, and Catherine Heagney in Heat 3. So great run by Meg Dean there in the pink, winning from 39 metres. She takes it out from the grey, Carolyn Curtis from 44. Third, the red, Tara Domashen from 18. 56.80 the time, 56.80. So far, 56.39 for Jodie Richards, the quickest. 56.80 for Meg Dean, and then 57.27 for Elizabeth Ruack in Heat 1. One more heat to go. So that back marker here, Tamara Hammond, she'll start from 18 metres. Grace O'Dwyer from 21. Celia Crosby in blue from 26. Some really good back markers for this heat. You can scratch the black, grey, orange and the blue and white. So a field of 8. Almost set for the final heat. Tamara Hammond, as we said, in the red from 18. The outmarker Sam Hargraves on 56. We had to run down from there. On her back, Danielle McDowell on 52. So two outmarkers certainly will put on the pace here. So the 4 heat winners and 6 fastest times will go into the final. Final will be run at 10:10. So straight after the mile, these runners will back up quickly. So Heat 4 of the Leader Community Newspaper Women's 400 on its way. Sam Hargraves, red and white. Leads Danielle McDowell in the purple. And then a margin back to the next runner, the Olivia Ryan there in the pink. Green is next, and that's Steph Jinks. The tall runner is Natalia Hall de Claver in the yellow. She's tracking wide. Also coming to Tamara Hammond in the red. They're really bunched up, that group of girls at the back, including in that is Grace O'Dwyer. They're still sitting on the back of the pink Olivia Ryan because they had 2 outmarkers in Danielle McDowell and Sam Hargraves. Well, they're still going to march on the rest of the field, and they're going to have to get a wriggle on to catch these front 2. 120 to run. Danielle McDowell's got around Sam Hargraves is as tough as teak, and she kicks back. And Hargraves and McDowell go up the straight together. Can any of the back markers make the ground? Hargraves in front, coming at them now. White, Grace O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer and Hargraves get into the wire. And coming up on the inside, the Claver in the yellow. Just another sensational finish. And that one is definitely left to the judges. It's either yellow, white, or the red in Heat 4. Yellow, white, red and white in Heat 4. Yellow, white, red and white, 57.45 the time. Yellow, white, red and white, 57.45. And Natalia Hall de Claver into the final. There'll be 6 names to join her as fastest times. As we said, final for the women's 400. The ladies lining up. And we'll run the presentation straight after this. And in the final, we've got Elizabeth Ruack to run in red from 20 metres. In the white, Grace O'Dwyer from 21 metres. In the blue, Anne Church, 22 metres. In the yellow, Cleo Anderson from 28 metres. In the green, Natalia Hall de Claver, 29 metres. In the pink, it's Meg Dean. She'll start from 39 metres. In the black, Jodie Richards from 40 metres. In the grey, Sarah Huntington looking for a second sash of the evening. She's off 42. In the orange, Megan McMahon off 50. And out front, the purple will be Sam Hargraves off 56 metres. That's your field for the 400 metre women's final. There was 4 heats run earlier on. Grace O'Dwyer off 21. Away they go and back they come. So has there been a break? We'll confirm. So it looks like we've called out the red and grey that have broke. So just confirming if the red and grey have broke. So just confirming, has anyone been penalised? That's what we're waiting to find out. If you're not, so both the red and grey have been penalised 2 metres at the start. So Sam Hargraves in the purple leads away. She got away from Megan McMahon too early. Look at Jodie Richards move so smoothly in the black. Very efficient runner, and she's moved up into second placing. The winner of the under-20 sprint, Sarah Huntington in 4th. Meg Dean, slowly but surely, moves up and goes around Huntington. Behind them, moving on okay, Natalia Hall de Claver in the green. She's starting to open up. Coming around them quickly was Grace O'Dwyer in the white. And as they start to turn for home, about 150 to run. And as they come around, looks like Richards doing it pretty smoothly out in front in the black. She's going to be hard to catch from here. She's very steady runner, very smooth in her style. And she holds about 4 on Megan McMahon. Natalia de Claver coming down the outside. But Richards as smooth as silk. Hall de Claver trying to get her, and Anne Church as well. But a deserved win by Jodie Richards in the Leader newspaper Women's 400. Natalia Hall de Claver for second. Good run by the third runner, Anne Church in blue, as we confirm all placings in the final of the Women's 400. Black from green and blue. Black, green, blue, 56.34, the winning time. Black, green, blue, 56.34, the winning time in the Women's 400. Called Jodie Richards, along with Natalia Hall de Claver and Anne Church, if those runners can make their way over to the presentation. So we've got Michael from Leader, who is going to make our next presentation. So we're calling on Michael Fothergill, it is. So Michael Fothergill will make the presentation for Leader newspaper. So we're calling on Jodie Richards, along with Natalia Hall de Claver. So Natalia is here, she is, and Anne Church, well done to Anne, getting up on the dais. So without further ado, we'll acknowledge our winner, the Leader newspaper Women's 400. It's been a very deserved win. She's been right on the money lately. Put your hands together for Jodie Richards. So a great win by Jodie and some terrific runs in the placings. Firstly, Natalia Hall de Claver. Well done to Natalia for her great run. Getting up to run second from the 29 metre mark. And she came home with a wet sail. And a very good run by the runner in blue, Ann Church. She started from 22 metres. Well done to Ann. We welcome you to the dais. And Ann hasn't run many races in the BAL, so great to see her coming on board and performing so well. So Jody, trained by John Henry. We've got the boys from Lido who are going to jump in for a photo shoot with the ladies. They've had a good night, the boys, enjoying themselves here at Toorak Park. And we'll hear from our winner, Jody Richards.
I'd just like to say thank you to the sponsors of Leading Newspaper for this event. Stonnington every year. I'd like to thank my coach John Henry for getting me where I am today, and my stablemates for training with me really hard to help me improve this year, so this is my sister. I'd also like to thank my dad, who's been an amazing support for me throughout all the years that I've done athletics, and just hold on to all the others.
Well done to Jody Richards, and plenty more wins in store.